As kids, we all have these little dreams that we cling to. My dream that I always clung to was putting my feet in the Pacific Ocean. Music was going to be my transport to get me out to the Pacific Ocean. When I was 6 years old, I remember being obsessed with music. And honestly, really from that early age, I knew that music was always going to be a part of me, and it resonated so deeply within who I am. Music wasn't always something that I loved. At one point, I thought it was going to be the thing that tore me apart. Even though I really wanted to make it to the Pacific Ocean and travel and do music with my life, I really thought that the dream was worth throwing away. As I progressed through high school, actually, I wound up hopping into a couple different bands, but very quickly I put it together that for me to go anywhere significant with music or do anything substantial with music, I had to get better, and what I was doing at the time was really me just not knowing how. Youngstown State University, or YSU, was the local university in town, and they actually had a great music program, so that's where I looked to further my music. We had our orientation specifically for the music majors, and I remember hearing something super profound. When we're sleeping, someone else is practicing. I received it as a challenge, but practicing in these blank four-walled rooms for so many hours, it kind of took my identity from me. And before long, I realized that I was really just a pair of hands. I didn't really feel like a person anymore. There really came to be someone in my life that kind of held my hand and walked me through this time. It was my guitar professor, Dr. Fowler. Doc really wanted to express to me that there's an authentic music that we could find that's deep in ourselves and can project out of you a sound and a musicianship level that is who you are. At the end of every semester at YSU, us music students had juries to go through. I go through a chord solo, and in the chord solo, I get lost and I botch it. Something that I had worked so hard on and just put everything I had into was shredded in front of my face. I couldn't do music anymore, and I could not stay. I'm on a stage in Los Angeles, playing in front of 3,300 people at a sold-out venue. It was just something that I never believed would have happened. It seemed too good to be true. And I was just living the dream. What Doc had always told me about really chasing an authentic sound and digging for what was actually in you. That it didn't sit in until I left. That's when I really put it together. I was just playing what was in my heart. We got to go out to the ocean, and every dream that I had as little 6-year-old David came true. I wouldn't trade that moment for the world.